This video is just going to be a collection video. I haven't really done a collections video in a while. I think I've actually only done like two. I think I did a Beatles one before, and I did a Grateful Dead one before. And figured I'd start doing some more pickup videos. I'm gonna do Pink Floyd right now, and I'll probably actually do another one right after this. So that should be uploaded like right around the same time. Although with me, you never know. I could get sidetracked. It might be a couple days from now, but I'm going to show my Pink Floyd collection. One of the what I think is one of the best bands ever. They're up there with the Beatles, the Who, Led Zeppelin. They're definitely in that same breath of all those guys. I got there's a couple Pink Floyd albums I'm missing. I don't have their first two original albums. And I don't have, I think there's two more albums I don't have from them. But, let's get started. The first album I'm going to show here is, Pink Floyd, A Nice Pair. And, this one is actually, the first two albums in one set. So this is a good set to have if you can't find the first two albums. And this would be a good album to have until I find the first two albums. But their first two albums are actually really good. The Syd Barrett years is some of the best Pink Floyd stuff, I think. Even though he was only on like one album. But the next one is Pink Floyd, Atom Heart Mother. Next is Metal. I love the song Pillow of Winds on this album. And Obscured by Clouds, which is the soundtrack from the film The Valley, which I've actually never seen the film. I've heard the album though many a times, and I have a feeling the album is probably better than the film, but I could be wrong. I've never seen it, so I can't really say for sure. And of course, next is Dark Side of the Moon. Must-have album to have in your collection. I mean, what can't be said about Dark Side of the Moon, one of the greatest albums of all time. And then, of course, Wish You Were Here. Another very great album, and I actually have two copies of this one. I believe this one is an original copy, and this one is a later copy, as it has the barcode on the back. You can never have too many copies of Wish You Were Here or Dark Side of the Moon. So I have a Dark Side of the Moon album cover like on my ceiling, right above me. So you can't see it in the video, but you can't go wrong with Dark Side of the Moon. Waking up every morning and seeing that. Next is Animals. And then, of course, Pink Floyd, The Wall. Probably my favorite album by Pink Floyd. I'm sure it's probably a lot of people's favorite album by Pink Floyd. And I actually saw Roger Waters a couple of years ago, I think it was about 2 years ago, do The Wall in concert. And it was probably one of the most amazing concerts I've ever been to. And this, The Wall is just an amazing album. Then we have the Final Cut. Another really good album from Pink Floyd, and I really like this album. And, I think this is a Pink Floyd album you either like or you don't like, but I really enjoy it. I really I like the fact that it's mainly like Roger Waters. There's a lot of great songs on here too. I really like the song "The Fletcher Memorial Home." Next is Pink Floyd, "A Momentary Lapse of Reason." And this is the first album after Roger Waters left the band. And then the album I showed in my last video, The Division Bell, their last album. I was actually really lucky to find that last week. I was absolutely lucky to find that last week at the Half Price Books for pretty cheap. And this one is actually on the clear turquoise, transparent blue vinyl. I've listened to this a couple times since I've gotten to, and the more I listen to it, the more I honestly enjoy it. So I really like the song "High Hopes," but definitely, I believe, a very underrated Pink Floyd album. And that's all the studio albums I have. I do have a couple of 45s. I have another Brick in the Wall Part 2, with the backside being one of my turns. And I got the one I picked up at the record store day last year. That's the See Emily Play 45 on pink colored vinyl. Yeah, backside is Scarecrow. But that's all the Pink Floyd albums I have. I have another pickups video up though shortly, and I'll probably have another collection video up probably soon after this one actually. So I'll probably record it right after this. So thanks again guys for watching.